Guys, welcome back. This is Just Cuz podcast with your hosts Vince Morales, myself, cousin Ricky Simone, UFC bantamweights, here to do some damage, talk about some fights. I'm catching up. Ricky, what's going on, dude?
What's up, bro? Yeah, some
Chilling.
good ones last weekend, dude. First of all, what's up with you? Anything new with you over the weekend?
Yeah, I went and did that wrestling seminar back home, which was sick, dude. It was like kind of an honor to get to see the kids like that are involved in wrestling like before I was even started in it, like at just that much of a younger age. It was super cool, and like just got to share a little knowledge, right?
How long were you up over there?
I got there Thursday, did the wrestling camp on Thursday, Friday, came back on Saturday. So I missed like half the fights by the time I got here. I caught like I think I caught the last three. I caught Derek Lewis. Yeah, and on. And yeah, it was a super good trip. Saw a little bit of family. Went around. Met up with there's a guy over there, Luis Cisneros. He just started like the first kind of legitimate MMA / jiu-jitsu gym kind of in the area. It's right off the Gateway Junction in Fruitland, Payette, Ontario, kind of where they all meet. I don't know if you remember that, but yeah, it just opened up. It was super dope. I went and got to check out his gym, and I plan to go back there and actually help out with a couple things, whatever I can do to get that going. I think that area needs something legit. So yeah, got to see the kids, dude. Got to help coach,
catch up with family.
Yeah, it was busy nonstop, but it was great. It's also good to be back home. So
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, especially like when you move your life to Vegas to be a prize fighter, and then going back to your hometown, small hometown, is sick. Huh?
It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's weird. Huh?
I felt like I saw all 10,000 people.
Yeah, it's a good time though. I was like going back. I was like going back over there and seeing everybody and the I don't know, just the nostalgia every time is fun. That's cool. That's cool. You gotta do the wrestling camp, bro. We need to take advantage more of that kind of stuff, like outside of fights, because we only get paid when we fight. So it's good for us to find these camps and meet and greets and all that. Plus, to give, we grew up wrestling, so I mean, to be able to give back in your hometown with your, I don't know about you, but wrestling was like my first love. I don't know, you're a boxer wrestler, so I don't know about you.
No, it's still like it's funny every time because it's Wednesday today, so it was a wrestling class for fighter practice, and man, every time we wrestle, I'm just like, man, I miss just going and thinking about only a wrestling match and just wrestling. So it's definitely my first love. I still say it to this day. Like I think for me, I think wrestling really like saved my life and put me in a good direction. I think everybody at one point or another should really get involved in wrestling. It teaches you a lot about hard work. You learn a lot about yourself. It's like one of the only solo sports in school. Like I love it, man. Everything about wrestling.
Yeah, same for me. Definitely did the same for me, and that's why I coached for so long in the same area that I came up in, because I know, like, if I can get through to some of these kids at least a little bit, help them wrestle, make them do something tough, that'll help them out. So that's it sucks kind of not coaching anymore either. Now that Tank's back in high school, and it kind of makes me have that itch again to go out there and get on the mats and help out. It's just hard when we have 2 or 3 practices ourselves every day,
So drained by the end of the day. I know. I'm like, man.
But that's dope, dude. That's dope. That's a fun trip. I went to the fights in Dallas. Took my little brother Tank with me. It was fun. We had a great time. That's what we were doing. We had a couple of events. We had an event with Hallerhead. I did that with Kevin Holland, and dude, that dude's so entertaining. I'm so boring too. I'm just standing there like, oh, hey guys, nice to meet you. He's being all crazy. They did have, how Vince and I are always trying to find, like, I swear, the spiciest stuff. We eat spicy wings. Yeah. We did that like one death nut challenge that had like levels of, I don't even know what the Scoville scale is, but it was like millions. So
yeah, it was millions on it.
That made up scale, but still it was hot. They had us do like a ghost pepper wing challenge kind of thing, and it wasn't hot at all. It was like a little spicy.
Nothing.
They're all waiting for me to die, and I'm like, we've been doing this. I mean,
come on now. Yeah, let's go. That sounds sick.
Yeah. So that was the Hallerhead thing was fun. Dude, you worked with MRI, right? Martian Rogan, Inu.
Yeah.
Coin, or what was it? Meme coin or something like that?
Yeah. Well, technically like a meme coin, but it seemed to have some sort of legit like functionality in terms of like it actually paid the fighters, right? Like all these other ones are just kind of they just talk about stuff. But yeah, they sent me a little bit of Ethereum for giving them a shout out, and like I just kind of keeping an eye on them, watching them do their thing. It seems it's very interesting. I don't fully understand how all that works, but
yeah, it gets really confusing. Like you're actually
Mhm.
my go-to person when it
Mhm.
comes to that. But
Yeah.
like I just have some Bitcoin, that's about it. But they hit me up for like an appearance at like they're like crypto guys and investors
I
are
saw that at
they
their
had,
mansion thing.
yeah, they had like a mansion, bro. They picked Tank and I up in this like this limo. And Tank's just living his best life. It's so
Tech
funny.
does not need
I
to be
think
experienced
yeah,
any of that,
right,
that little brat.
right. I know. And he's just a fly on the wall, bro. He just went over there. They had a podcast going during it. They had a DJ there. It was a pool party. It was a crazy mansion they had up over there, and just hung out with some other of the UFC fighters and talked to the MRI guys. And
Do you hear my dog?
yeah, was that your dog? Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to get in. Yeah, Charlie's just sitting outside this door waiting to get into.
That's funny.
But yeah, dude, it was a good time. We had plenty of events and everything, and the fights were sick. Tank and I actually sat in the wrong seats, and I was like, "Damn!" Usually the UFC gives me like pretty good seats, and I'm like, but they were decent seats, so I didn't want to complain. And then
Right.
some drunk guy came. We sat there for an hour. Some drunk guy came eventually and was like, "Get out of my seats," whatever. And I was like, "What the fuck am I to beat this guy up?" But then no, they ended up telling me I was on the floor. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you guys had like super dope seats, wasn't it?
yeah, and I ended up being like right there.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
it was a good night and good night of fights. I mean, I was there for my boy Alex Perez, and that man, it sucks. He didn't keep getting it. Yeah, man, especially what he's been going through since his title fight. Really, with all the fights falling off and everything, dude.
Right.
I know that dude's the best in the world, so like I don't get too stressed out for him and everything. I just want him to like get a good fight and get some time in there because it's hard. You know how hard it is to come back off of a loss. So the next one's always the best one. We gotta like, I mean, it's just tough because the layoffs and everything. But hopefully he can get back in there and beat somebody up, man. I know he can do it. He's one of the best guys I've ever sparred with, best guys I've ever trained with, and I know he has it. So I hope he bounced back. So that put a damper on the night for sure. I was disappointed, but the rest of the fights, man, there were some bangers for sure. And what'd you think? What'd you think about the fights that you actually caught?
Bro, since I only caught like the last three, I had to go back and watch like the first thing because I was flying when the fights were going on, so like didn't have any, didn't know. So I as soon as I landed, I was looking up for Alex Perez, trying to see the results, and I was like, broke my heart. Yeah, because like you're saying, dude, that dude like kind of the epitome of hard work, really. I mean, that boy grinds and grinds. And he's got the skill set to match it. That's what's nuts. But
that's the best part of MMA, though, right? It's like you never know what's gonna happen in there with the small gloves, with all the different ways of winning.
That's like the worst part, but it's also what makes it so great at the same time. It's so frustrating. And then I missed. I saw the highlights of Dober and is it Alves? Alves? I can't remember his last name. Yeah, I saw the Dober fight, right?
Yeah.
Like saw the highlights of that. That looked like a sick fight.
Bro, that was a barn burner, bro. That was sick. And they were going back and forth. They were swinging, bro. And then Dober catches him with the sick. You know how much of the body shots, though.
Yeah.
From that southpaw position, right, left hand right to the liver. It was sick.
Yeah.
Look good.
That's what's cool about like a southpaw orthodox. Like it loads up that power on our rear side to open up on the body like nicely for like the southpaw like that. I saw he was blasting a few like left kicks too. Like just working that open side on that body. That was nice.
Dude, how's that dude make 155 pounds?
Bro, he's a tank. I don't get it. I feel like all of his fights are going to be like that too. They're all going to be like every time he gets in there, it's like it's a little barn burner. It's sick.
He was talking. They were talking about how he turns down fights that might seem boring to him. Like he's like, if it's going to be an exciting fight, then he's like, yeah, then I'll take that one. Like, all right, let's go.
What a monster! I like that guy a lot. He's gangster.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let's get into Battleshots. It didn't go as good for me this week. You won't have to take all of them. Where did we go? I went 2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
We'll start with we did.
It was the last three. I think it was Derek Lewis and
Sergey, right?
Yeah, and Sergey. Early stoppage. I think.
Yeah. First of all, I mean, I'll do it. Like I reported right here today. I'm doing tequila. I've been waiting to bust this bottle open. We got the 1942 busting it open.
Okay,
Yeah,
I take back the thumbs down. Goddamn.
So I might not shoot this. I might just sip it. But
Mm-hmm. Cheers, mate.
it was an early stoppage, but
Yeah,
that's right. Derek Lewis should be back. You the man.
Man, like his fights in Texas, like I was saying last time, like it's a hometown disadvantage for him, dude. It's crazy.
You said that. You said you hadn't won in Texas. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So I hate that I was right because I was actually rooting for him still. But
bro, I hate these early stoppages though. It's like we don't get like a standing count. We don't get these options to keep going. So these flash knockdowns and stuff, like you got to let these fights play through.
You got to give it time. Yeah.
Think of some of the most iconic MMA fights ever that could have been stopped, that maybe should have been stopped, but didn't. And then you got a crazy outcome. Flip flopped. That we got one of the best fights in the world. Like you can't be stopping these fights early. Especially when it comes down like for us. I know what I'm getting myself into. Don't stop that fight early. Don't take half my money because the ref's antsy. Let me get hit one or two more times extra than one or two times less, because that's plenty of money that's being left on the table in my opinion. And like, so we're looking out for your safety. It's like, thanks, but like to make sure I don't die. But come on, dude, chill out.
Yeah, come on. It was funny. It was Mergliata, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think it was Mergliata. It looked like there was like a moment where it's like, oh god, you gotta step in, and then like immediately he recovered, but he was kind of already in that step in mode, and then I swear when he grabbed Derek Lewis, he looked at him, he goes, I'm sorry. I swear I seen him say I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, that's terrible.
Well, I was like I said, I was like right there up front, and just the way he like got up and was like right in the ref's face every time, like right away. I was like, I mean, if he's that like there in like that fast, like let it go. But the way he fell obviously was not good. That was the refs do kind of go off of like the way we fall, because there's certain like ways you get hit. Sometimes we fall a certain way when it's probably not coming back from it. So the way he fell forward like that, it's never good. But let the boys fight. Let the boys fight. Okay, next.
That was rough.
Sorry, my bad. Next fight, we'd go up to the co-main, right, for Kai Kara France, Brandon Moreno. You picked Kai.
I did, and it was crazy. As soon as he started to get a little bit of momentum, Moreno turned it on and got him back and finished the fight. That was the sickest. Did you see his ribs after that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pictures of dude looks gnarly. Yeah. I'll take that.
All marked up.
Loved it though. Yeah. It was cool to see. Moreno he's a dog, dude. Gotta love it.
So what are you taking a shot of since you lost that bet?
Oh, I got more of the Jose Cuervo from last time, dude.
You sure that's what you want to be shooting, bro? I mean, we saw your face. We saw your face. we saw how you were taking those ones last time.
Yeah. Thanks. Good looking out on that. On the edit, dude. I'm gonna do it better this time. Don't watch me.
So smooth.
Super smooth.
I would clap right in the middle. All right, and then, dude, the main event: Pena versus Amanda Nunes.
Hey,
dude, Amanda looks so good. Oh my god! But
she looked fit and ready and everything.
Oh, she does. Like that was the first thing I like looked at, like, because I feel like Amanda's the best. Yeah, but I think everyone talks about it when you start like making too much money. It's harder to train. And I mean, she was champ of 2 weight classes, running through them. I mean, she made some money for sure.
Yeah, so, she's cozy.
You kind of tell in some of her fights, like, you could kind of see it in some of the areas where she's carrying a little bit more. But that was the first thing I was looking at her physique, and I was like, oh, she looks like she's in shape,
Yeah.
And then she dropped her at one point like 3 or 4 times in one round.
3 times, like the first. I think that might have been the first round, and then dropped her 2 more in the next round. She was just kind of all over it, I thought it was interesting.
Pena every round, no matter what happened, she was like looking across at her, like she's ready to bite her head off. Like there was no quitting her for sure, throwing up subs, doing all that. But Amanda was too much. And then also, like, where do I just want to get to the point in my career where I can request a beer after the fight.
That's sick.
Like Amanda's drinking a beer on top of her coach, dumping on her and her coach. And like some guy, like some people get that. Some people like Tai Tuivasa, you know, he gets the beer and everything. Like, dude, come on, someone throw me a Modelo. If you're at my next fight, bro, throw me a damn Modelo from this.
Oh, you're right, Kevin. I was right there last time. What was I thinking? I went back to my 2 beers that were in my seat too. I'm like, yeah.
Man, that's what I need to get to. I want to get to that point in my career where I can like, hey, have a beer ready for me after the fight. Someone give me a beer, I want to chug it. Only some people get that. That's how you know you made it.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
So, I lost that one. I had Pena.
Yes,
even though I let you pick.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Sorry,
but I thought it was interesting. Like as well as Amanda was doing, it seemed like she was making some kind of questionable decisions. No.
These are wide.
I barely see it.
Okay.
That's better.
That's plenty. That's plenty. I worked out 3 times today.
Did you? I worked out. I only did 2 today, so okay. You got me beat by 1. I started running in the mornings and stuff, and I got blisters on both my like Achilles. Oh, it's killing me.
Ooh.
Yeah,
because you're wearing those Venom socks.
No, I was
just kidding.
I was wearing some no-show socks with the. I don't want to say the shoes. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
Right now. Yeah. So no more running for me. I think I'll swim in the mornings.
Shoot. Well, we did the recap in the Battleshots from last week. We do got fights this week. Santos versus Hill.
Pull up that card.
Yeah, but we can jump into that. We on the prelims we have a couple guys that I know. Jason Witt, dude, he's dope. He's a welterweight. He's sick. He's doing pretty good in his UFC career. It's dope that he's made it. We both actually went on this Armed Forces Entertainment tour. It was before we were both signed to the UFC. It was back when I was fighting for Titan FC. And it's cool. We spent like 2 or 3 weeks in Kuwait and all around, visiting all the U.S. military bases and rolling with them and hanging out. And actually, one time we got bored because we were supposed to fly to like Iraq at one point, and there was so maybe a threat or something from ISIS at the time, so we couldn't fly over there. And so we were like cooped up at our hotel for like 2 days or whatever. So we were just working out a bunch together, and we were bored. We decided to walk the beach. And we just at the hotel, and we started. And there's like they don't really make the beach accessible for us to get to. So this was kind of weird, and the beach was all dirty up over there. But we're just like walking. We thought to what we thought was a lighthouse, but ended up being like maybe like some like prince's house or something. And we got met by a bunch of cops like with guns like on their shoulder. And we're like, oh shit! So we like showed up up the hotel.
Wild.
We just like walked back. But shout out to Jason. I hope he kills it this weekend. And also, Terrence McKinney, another PNW boy, on the card on the prelims. That guy's been killing it. His only loss in the UFC is the Dober who we were just talking about, and McKinney almost got him out quick. That guy starts
He's
fast.
a monster, dude.
Yeah, a bunch of first round finishes. That guy, huh?
Yeah, a bunch. Like and like a lot of them were like super short. Like within 2 minutes, he's got a lot of like finishes. It's crazy.
Must be nice, bro.
Must be, get out.
Hey, I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. 7 seconds.
So angry.
Whatever it was. All right.
Let me grind out a 15-minute decision. Dude. Yay.
Yeah. My whole game plan is to get you tired.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. Couldn't imagine.
It's crazy. Yeah, actually, McKinney. I really like McKinney. I think we were matched up on the regional scene back right. I won the 45 belt for Front Street Fights, and then decided like if I want to make this like a real thing, if I want to do something with like MMA, I got to drop weight because bro, I wasn't cutting weight to make 45. So all these guys were like, bro, half these guys were real big. I was like starting to hate it. Like, man, it's making for rough fights. So I decided to go down, and then got offered. I think got offered or like talked about that fight or something. I don't know. Anyways, that fell through because I was going down a weight class. And then I saw him before his Contender Series fight at the PI, and he's like, Vince Morales. I was like, Yeah, dude. I could remember. I had no idea.
Oh, you big time.
And then he's like, no, I'm just dumb. I don't know things. And then he goes, he's like, I'm from what did he say? Washington area. I can't remember exactly where he said and stuff. And we shook hands and stuff, and like snapped a picture and everything. I was all, good luck, bro. And then to see him start killing people the way he does is crazy.
Yeah, for me, it's hard to not root for like the PNW guys, guys from from our area and our side. So I'll always root for him. Hell yeah, and I mean, and it's easy because he's a beast and he's entertaining. So let's go, Terrence! I got Terrence. Dibs.
I was on Battleshots too.
No, so I think we should for Battleshots. We should do the last 3 fights: the men's, the Ultimate Fighter, championship or tough. Sorry. The tough show finale to get a contract. Was it Paga versus Usman, Kamaru Usman's brother, heavyweight brother. I think
I didn't watch much of Ultimate Fighter this year, so I really don't know what I'm looking at for these guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go against Kamaru's brother. I'm gonna go for that Paga guy. Dude, this guy's super interesting. I think he was like some kind of law enforcement or detective or something. Like I watched the season, but I fast forward it to the fights. Really, it's not as entertaining as it used to be. Like it used to be like a crazy reality TV show, like people fighting and people peeing on each other's pillows and stuff like that.
Knocked out in the house.
yeah. Bro, now it's just like everyone's like doing yoga and writing in their journals, and you know what I'm saying. Like everyone,
all the stuff that we do as professional athletes.
They're like real professional athletes now.
Yeah.
So I just fast forward to the fights, but that Paga guy, if I'm saying his name wrong, my bad. But I think he's gonna become the Ultimate Fighter for sure. So battle shot on that one. Let's go.
Okay, let's go, dude. I guess I got Lil Usman or Big Usman.
Yeah, big. Yeah, little big. All right, co-main event is Luque versus Neil.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Luque. I love Luque. I think he's one of the sickest, like most well-rounded fighters in that division, really. So I'm picking Luque all day. I don't know what you're thinking.
It was tough for me. That one was tough because Luque is the man. I actually thought you were going to go for Neil, and I had picked Luque, but I mean that was a tough one for me either way. So okay, Neil it is. So that's the next battle shot, and then for the third one, let's go with main event: Santos versus Hill.
We're gonna start just with breaking that one down first because that's an interesting matchup in and of itself.
Well, it definitely is, but we got I mean, let's be real. I mean, neither of them really shoot for. They don't go to the ground too often, you know. So I mean, it seems like it's mostly gonna be on the feet.
I agree. It's gonna be Jamal's speed versus Jamal Hill's speed versus Santos, like just brutal power. It seems like. Not to say Jamal Hill doesn't have power, but like
Jamal Hill has power. Come on.
Oh yeah.
See what he did to freaking Johnny Walker, bro?
It's sick. I think a lot of that comes from just his speed on delivery. I think he just whips things out and they land properly, and that's what happens. Like I don't think with guys that size, I don't think you need that much. You don't need ruthless power to be knocking people out. Everything Santos throws has that ruthless power though, so that might be where he has some issues because he leaves himself overextended and kind of lumbering around because he's always trying to kill. So it makes me want to lean towards Jamal Hill, especially with the way Jamal Hill's been performing. But are we going to flip a coin for this one? Or who are you picking?
Who you want?
I think I want Jamal Hill.
I was going back and forth, so I was kind of like on those last two. So I was kind of like, I'll let Vince pick, and I won't be too upset with either one. So.
Okay.
What's the worst going to happen? I drink 1942.
That's a good time for everybody. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this tequila I got. You know, I'm switching. Next week, dude, next week we'll have some like bourbon whiskey or something.
Yeah, dude, you got to switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up every time.
Okay, I like that.
And if anyone has like a recommendation or like wants to send us some like really expensive alcohol, like we'll do that for you guys.
Dude, I'm all about it. For you guys, anything. Yeah, hell yeah. Right, I love it. Okay, so we got you got Paga, Neil, and Santos. I got Hill, Luque, and Usman. Okay, dope. I like it. Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep track of these as like a total? Like for instance, you beat me 3-0 last time. It was 2-1 this time. So is that 4-2?
No, I
Or
think we should just do it weekly. Let's do it
let's just keep
weekly.
it
I'm not
weekly.
that.
Okay,
I
cool,
can't
cool.
be that committed to
You
that.
ain't
I'm
that
not
petty.
gonna. Yeah. But
Okay, cool,
but
cool,
I think we
good.
should switch it up. Like some weeks, maybe do like prelims. Not just the main card.
Ooh,
Everyone does the main card, and
I like that
let's
idea.
be real. Some of these guys in the prelims, like, we deserve some shine, okay?
I feel that. It ain't that the truth. Oh my god.
Yeah. So
If the
I think,
UFC won't do it, we'll do it.
yeah. Well, so yeah, no, I think that'd be a good idea. And what else we got, Vince? What else we got?
Oh, bro, I wanted to show
Yeah,
you
for the
this.
people.
My parents gave me this of who that is.
Damn.
Yeah,
You might be able to
yeah,
get like $4.95 off of eBay for that bad boy.
let's not get crazy. Just kidding. But that was dope. It's a holographic. Yeah, so that made me actually go. Well, it didn't make me, but I had the idea when I was just walking around the mall the other day. I found this trading card pack that I think I'm gonna open on. Like, I think I'm gonna do a TikTok. Open these until I myself pull like either you or me from one of these,
Oh,
and I'll
nice.
just keep talking about it. Maybe I'll get something. Get something dope.
What
I'm
are
not
those the Prism ones?
No, I think it says Panini, but I know what Panini means
Okay.
for cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure,
Yeah,
but
my brother started doing that. They started pulling those cards and trying to get one of us. I think one of them actually pulled AliExpress. I'm gonna try to get that one from them.
no, you should. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. This
Oh,
one's going right above this little shadow box I got right here. This one of you. That's dope, dude. I've
Come
always
on, dude,
loved
give
it.
it to me.
No,
Come
what?
on, let me have it. Let me have it.
I'll trade
Give
you for meat.
Give me, give me that,
Stop it.
bro. I think.
Uh,
Well, I was gonna say, I think we started doing the fan questions, right? So I think if we had any, of those,
yeah. Let me.
hey guys,
I
give us
got
some
those
fan
up
questions.
here.
Give us some real fan questions. Come on,
Yeah.
ask us for let's dig deep. Don't give us the boring stuff.
No, that's definitely not. But right before. I wish I could. So this is my bad. I meant to like archive that Instagram story with all the questions so that I could save them and look at them, and never did that. So I got like 7 of them by memory, and then yeah. So maybe you guys can help me out too. And I wanted to do like a little. I'll post them up like on the video once I get them for next week. So I'll get them situated and actually put them on the video so you can see them on the podcast and who said them and who asked what and all that.
Okay.
But for now, I do remember Brandon, your brother, asking us. He had 2 questions, dude. Who can drink more and who handles spicy better?
That's a good question.
Uh-huh.
Look at you. Why you get so competitive already, bro?
God, it's just in me, you know? I think I take the spice, but I drink a lot, but I don't think I handle it better than you.
Handling it better is
That's kind of what I'm going with.
because I think you're definitely willing to like probably go deeper than I am willing to go, but I honestly think I handle it better. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. But in terms of spicy stuff, I think you're a close second.
Which I'm totally happy with because I don't think I've ever seen anyone handle the spicy shit that you can handle and the way you handle it.
I love it. I'm all about it. Give me a little bit of pain.
Yeah. This fool had like a ghost pepper, like in the sauce. I don't know if I already told you guys this, but it comes with a dropper. Comes with like a tincture kind of dropper, and he just like doesn't even use that. Those are the sides, just dumps it on there. And I'm like, dude, if it tells you to wear gloves and like all that stuff, like, no, thank you.
No, I like it. Give me another one.
Yeah.
And then Angel was, yeah, right. Then Angel was asking us, he wants to know what's the one thing that we do better than the other.
One thing that we do better than the other.
So one thing I do better than you, one thing you do better than me.
Huh.
Hey, should we say you handle drinking better and I handle
yeah. We got that one.
No, let's see.
That's basically the same question.
Now that I hear it out loud, you know what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny. Let's see.
My
In terms
double
of,
leg is better.
well, I'm not gonna say it's better. It definitely works more often.
I was trying to start some drama right now. Yeah.
I'm gonna start wrestling in these
I'm
fights.
sweating from that. I got. I was like, oh shit,
Good.
he's gonna take me down next time we get up in there. I try to get on I got on Instagram Live and try to get some questions and
That's a good move. That's a good move. Let me see one thing. We talked about this. I probably do like Rubik's cubes better than you by far.
oh yeah, well yeah, video games, anything where you like really have to think. And really, if you have to use your brain, like Biz is probably better with it.
Dude, if I showed you the one I'm working on right now, look at this.
Come on, bro. Like what?
Look at this nightmare.
Dude, the thing is, I that like interests me, and I want to like start grabbing it, and like, but then after like 3 minutes, I'm like, fucking see ya.
It's fairly consuming, dude. It like before I go to bed, if I grab one of those, I stay up for like an hour. So that's a good move. And then, are you gonna stick with double leg, dude? Is that it? Huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. Angel, come on, bro, come at us more correct.
That was and then somebody wants to know why you won't accept the fight with Umar. I can't remember who posted that. Sorry, I'm gonna find it. But yeah, dude, what's going on there?
Well, to accept a fight, I'd have to get a contract and an actual offer.
That makes sense.
Which that changes things a lot. But I will say I'm gonna stick with the same thing I have said before. I just beat a guy ranked behind me, an undefeated guy ranked behind me. Why would I again fight someone ranked behind me? I'm the one who has more wins in the UFC, has actually beat ranked guys. These guys have not. I think at this point I deserve a bigger fight or a higher ranked opponent. Like I'm not the gatekeeper of the bantamweight division. I don't think that's my responsibility. I don't think I should have to do that. At some point, it's like, okay, I paid my dues. I should get that push forward. Instead, you know what I'm saying? Because every fight is every fight's tough. All these guys are tough. But if at the end of the day, I love making money. So if the UFC is like, hey, too bad what you want, you got to fight this guy, then guess what? I'm gonna beat another undefeated guy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So, I love it. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Whoever asked that question.
Shut up. I love it, dude. Somebody else wants to know, did you get any fight news in Dallas?
Yeah. I'm fighting Frankie Edgar, Madison Square Garden. No, that's what I'm going for, bro. That's the.
I don't know why I believe that. I feel like I would have already done that.
No, I haven't got that that fight. Obviously, that's a dream fight for me. And like I said last time, that's a fight I'm going for. Unless they come out with something better than that, then that's it. That's the fight I'm going for. And on these trips, that's what I really go for. There's been times I could not get a fight, and my manager Jason House is like, "Hey, fly out for the fights this weekend. Brush some shoulders, and we'll see what we can do." That's how I got that Jack Shore fight. I couldn't get a fight for how long? I had a long layoff. I show up to the fights in Arizona, and that night I get the fight. So that's kind of how it works sometimes. And
interesting how that works.
Yeah. Showing your face more. It is interesting how it works because there's a lot more to the fight game than people think. But yeah, that's the fight I'm going for. That's the fight. That's the fight
that's all. That's no.
I'm ranked 11th in the world. He's ranked 12th. He was a retirement fight. Out with the old, in with the new.
Makes sense.
Pass the torch. All of that.
Yeah.
What about you?
That. Oh my God.
You heard anything?
No, I haven't. I had I think we talked about this last time. I got staph, which is way better now. Look at me.
Cochino.
I know it's gross. Broke my heart. But I got offered a super short notice fight, and unfortunately I had staph, so I had literally no camp. So coach said, no, maybe we can get it rebooked and we'll figure something else out. So I was literally just texting Jason today, like, hey, my birthday is November 12th. Ricky's trying to get on that Madison Square Garden card. Like,
let's go.
Make it a family affair, dude.
I've been saying we need a redo. We fought on the same card one time. We made our dream make it to the UFC. Our dream fight on the same card. And we both lost that night. You won that night for sure, but we both took L's that night, and I felt like that's not how it should have played out. I felt like we should fight on the same card. We get dubs. We're gonna drink afterwards, anyways. But
absolutely.
It's gonna be better though. Let's go.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'm so down for that. Like, if we can make that work. And then I also told Jason, I was like, if there's something else before that, like, sign me up for that as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
just so you know, like, a little violence on my birthday goes a long way in terms of what makes me happy. So, I mean, that'd be sick if we both got on that Madison Square Garden card. Maybe we could put that out in the universe. Like, please,
yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
super down for that. Let's see, we had one
Next
more.
question. What else we got?
Oh, somebody asked, when are you two hoping to fight again? So I think that kind of just answered that.
Yeah. Next time, save the question so we can.
I know there was like, I was
Anyone on
like 5
Instagram, you
more.
guys have questions? Vince dropped the ball. No, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, that was my bad. I'm super sorry. Damn it. Relax, dude. This shit's hard.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. Like, I didn't fight, so I have like a bunch of responsibilities, So, but as it goes on, we're like, oh, did my foot in this and this and this, and all of a sudden, like, we got a bunch of other stuff going on besides just fighting. So,
It's
but it's
crazy.
been fun. It's fun, and it's another way for us to interact with the fans. And like I always said, I hate MMA media. I can't stand them. I can't stand the way they do it. Like, why can't I announce my own fights? Why can't I talk to the fans directly? I can't. Like, why don't we just do that?
Right.
So I'm already like, I don't want to do most interviews. I get hit up so much for these, and I just don't want to do them. I'd rather just put it out ourselves. We can do it ourselves. So something that we want to do for the first 100 subscribers, because I know how it is starting some off like this. We want to do some like some fan giveaways, and I think we can start with like first 100 subscribers, right?
I think first 100's good.
Yeah, I'll throw in some signed gloves. I'll grab some gloves. I'll sign them. I'll bring them to your house. You sign them. That's the best thing. Is like we're both UFC fighters.
Yeah, that's
we
great.
get these guys some signed merch,
some signed gear. Yeah, hell yeah. I got
yeah.
like walk out, dude. There's a bunch of stuff we can work with.
Yeah. So let's say for sure, out of the first 100 subscribers, we're gonna send out whoever wins the giveaway is gonna get like some gloves and some other stuff probably too, but for sure some
What do
gloves.
we want to do? Just like randomly choose somebody out of the first 100?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be the best. I mean, usually that's what I do, and like who engages and interacts with the pages and stuff. That's usually how it works. But yeah, I'm down for that. Get more people involved, and why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm super down for that. I do want to give like Phones Plus back in my hometown a little shout out. Get this little.
Dude, they gave you an Adrian Yanez bobblehead.
No, it's Vince Morales. I'm not gonna do this with you. Look at him. Look at him.
Sick. Let's see the tats, bro. Let's see the tats on this guy.
The tats are in there and everything.
Accurate, huh?
Yeah, accurate and everything, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to see it. Yeah,
dude.
That's super cool. So I'm gonna stick this somewhere where we can see it, like kind of constantly.
Who they use for that?
Who you think? Don't know. Giannis. Just kidding.
No. I mean, like, there's like a company who will make them like specific like that, or like, who they use?
No, I'm not real sure. I'm not too sure. I'll have to find out.
Phones Plus, what's up? I'll give you guys a shout out too. I need a bobblehead.
Yeah. So that's my hometown. Like that's one of my OG sponsors too, and they're always like we're always trying to help out in one way or another. Matter of fact, we sold a bunch of wristbands that had a couple of the little mantras that I use on like a regular basis. It's no give and do the work. So like no give, no giving in, no giving ground, no giving up. Like that's just something I try to remind myself in terms of like the mindset towards my goals, right? And then do the work, just reminding me that like stuff doesn't come. You got to sit in there, you got to do all the work. So we sold a bunch of those wristbands and well, not a bunch of them. We sold a few of them, and I should have marketed them a little bit better. But we were donating all that money towards like the high school wrestling team back home. So for my little town of 10,000 people, I mean anything and like that really goes a long way. So we're looking to do some more things like that in the future. Phones Plus they're pretty big in the community. They're like locally owned and operated. So it's one of those small businesses that I don't know really resonates with like what we do. So
sick. Yeah. If we're shouting out sponsors, I would like to shout out Ball Wash. If you guys want to keep your balls as clean as I keep mine, use Simone15 for a discount on some ball wash.
Yeah, he gets that stuff every other day, just so you know.
Sick. All right. Well, we'll be back next week. We're gonna do these weekly. We're gonna drop them weekly. I'm going out of town again this week, but I'll be back in time, and then I'm going out again. Are you going to the fights?
Yeah, UFC San Diego. That's the plan, dude.
Dominic
Let's
Cruz
go.
versus the man Cheeto.
Oh
But
man.
we got
But,
some we got some competition going here though.
oh, I hate it. It breaks my heart.
Vince's teammate versus my teammate. They got signed last minute, so we're both flying out for the fights.
Yeah.
We might get some fights. I'm gonna be holding a Tyson Am sign. He's gonna be
Mhm.
holding an Ode Osborne sign.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
I don't
And then
know.
we're fighting afterwards. So just kidding.
Subscribe to our page
Yeah.
just cause, and
Uh,
we'll go live and we'll post that.
yeah. Any more fan questions?
Mhm.
Hopefully, if you do them in the story, that's great. That's fine. But I prefer them in the comments or the YouTube channel or the
Yeah,
YouTube comment
comments probably the
section.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, just because they'll be there. Like I said, I'm going to post them up, so we're going to know who asked what. And I think that'll be just kind of a little fun thing we do.
Yeah.
Literally anything. Ask us whatever. You want to get to know us better? You want some secret inside tips on how to whoop ass a little bit better?
Yeah, really. That's really what we're doing this for. We're trying to connect with the fans, so we don't have to do all that extra shit. So, what do you guys want to see? And what do you guys want to know? Ask them questions. We're down. Obviously we're down. We're out here drinking for you guys and ready to ready to sign some stuff and ready to hang out. So let us know.
Yeah, hell yeah. But until then, we will see everybody next hump day. I will get this up tonight. And enjoy the fights. Stay happy. Stay safe. Later.